Good afternoon, Tamer. Welcome to my channel. Hanya di kavama. Hanya di kavan. Today is the 7th of November 2021. My husband said so. We are continuing with our work in progress, which is our coffee with macaroons. How are you doing today? Let's get some light over here. More? Yeah. Okay. We opened a new section over here, so we're right here on the corner. I got cut by my telephone, whatever. And there's a spoon in this coffee cup, which I just noticed. I didn't see that before. So we're working on the top over here. Let me move you a little bit there. Let's get situated here. So I can see it and you can see it and we both will be happy. There we go. We're on a symbol N. It's a Sunday afternoon. It was a nice sunny day. We did a bit of grocery shopping today. Calm down, I only bought half the store. The rest is still there. No, actually we stocked up everything that's needed in the kitchen. Once a month we have to do staples, you know. I think having this little situation for almost 2 years now really thought of a good lesson to always have staples on hand, because you never know what might happen, you know. And if you have basics on hand, and you can always make a meal with a little bit of imagination. It's hard to come up with something new every day. I think I would say I'm a fairly good cook, but you know, everybody can be a good cook if they have good ingredients. That's my opinion, and I will voice my opinion. So we did some outing this weekend since it was such a beautiful weather. It's just a little bit chilly, but I was surprised that the sun still gives so much warmth even though it's November. But once the sun goes down, then we're getting, you know, chilly. We need to heat. Thank God we don't have problems with the high energy prices so far. The country does have reserves of gas. We heat with gas and we cook with electricity. So no complaints on that aspect. I'm trying to see what you're seeing, and I think my hand might be covering. Really don't know how else to turn this thing, because if I turn it the other way, then I don't get a horizontal picture. I just get a vertical one, which is not exactly what I want to have when I am recording. So Halloween is over. Thanksgiving is coming up. I am not making any special Thanksgiving decoration for the door. You know, we made the snow baby playing with the snowball, and I think that will do. Even possibly through the Christmas holidays. Possibly I thought of sprucing it up with some twigs of the pine tree, the Christmas tree, you know. I think that would look pretty, but it's just fine the way it is. I am not planning on making anything big for the holidays. I love to decorate, but in moderation, you know. I think it's fun to decorate for the holidays. I finally solved the problem of what to buy little Levante for his second birthday. So he's getting books and some sweets. Possibly he will get another car, not sure, since he has zillions of them already. So, you know, I sort of talked it over so we don't all buy the same thing for him. I did recommend for some of the other family members to get those large pieces of Lego, you know, the ones that he can't swallow, because he loves to take things out and then put them back again, you know. He will even take the laundry out of the laundry basket and then put it back in again. So this is what I meant, that it might be fun for him to have Lego. He is very observant. So when you teach him something, when you show him something, not teach him, because, you know, do as I do, not as I say. He's in that age yet. But when you show him something, he will imitate, which I think will be a positive habit if he keeps that up as far as his learning is concerned. He is very active, but he likes to learn new things. So I don't think there should be any problem with him as far as sitting still to learn. Like I said, he is very active. But then he's only 2, so it's okay. What are your plans for the holidays? I have seen some postings where they have already put up the decorations. I mean, I love it. You know, when they go overboard, they got decorations from ceiling to the basement. It's really pretty. Actually, if you live in one place for quite some time, you do collect quite a bit of items. And after a while, you're like, I have too many holiday stuff. I don't know where to put it all. My little daughter-in-law was trying to explain to me, I think it was what she was trying to explain, you know, the elf on the shelf that you put out, and each day the elf does some little mischief, and it shows up in different places of the house. But it was my opinion that a 2-year-old is really too small to understand. You know, it's fun to see what the elf did, you know, with the little mischief, and then the elf leaves a little tiny present, like a little piece of candy or something. So it goes all through the month of December until Christmas. But I do think that the baby's too small to understand that. Sure, he understands the candy part, you know, but not the rest of it. So in time, he will start nursery school next September. It is mandatory in this country. They don't have kindergarten. They have nursery school, and then at age 6 or 7, depends on their month of birth. You know, when they reach that age, then since he was born in November, he will start nursery school. He will not be yet 3 years old, but he will start next September because that's the law in this country. So, And of course, they give a test to the children to see whether they are mature enough to attend, nursery school. And then they stay there until they start first grade. So we don't have kindergarten in this country. So that will be a plus. But his mommy will be working there in the same nursery school. So little by little, she was given permission to take him and get him used to the environment, which I think is a good idea. Otherwise, it's a bit of a shock to the child to be dropped off in nursery school, and then, they feel like they're abandoned for life. They don't have a time. They don't realize, 5 minutes or 2 hours is the same to them. They don't understand. They just think, oh, mommy's leaving and she's leaving me here. So total tragedy, tears and everything else. And the mommy walks out and she's crying too. You know how it goes. Anyway, I had that when I dropped them off at kindergarten. They're so little. But as soon as the mommy and daddy leave, then the kid stops crying. I don't know. They see all the new toys and they see the new little friends, and they're just fine. The mommy thinks that the child is crying all day long. No, they're not. They're playing with the rest of the children. Usually if one starts to cry, then the other ones will too, They join in. Complete misery. But after a while, they love it so much that even when, they're ill, they're not allowed to go to nursery school. If they have a cold or, well, of course, if they have a fever, you don't take them. But now with the new rules, you cannot take them even if they just have the sniffles. Before they used to have, a sniffle room where the ones with a cold would be separated from the other children. The mothers have to work. They cannot stay home every time the child sneezes. They have to go to work, and if they don't show up for work, they get fired. They don't care if the child is sick. And the child gets sick all the time at first, until they get used to everything. So I think it's a good idea that they let them visit the nursery school before they actually start. So I think that's a very good idea. And the transition then will be much easier. So this year I don't have to worry about a Christmas tree because we have a cute little 1-meter Christmas tree. So that's all ready. Probably I did order some Christmas stuff. We are going to be making some Christmas decorations. And something brand new is a Christmas bag that you do with diamond painting, and I think you put little gift in it or what have you. So it's like actually you're giving them 2 gifts, together with the bag. I think it will be fun. We're going to be doing it together. And I'm looking for the symbol N. If you see it, holler, because sometimes I go blind. I think we got the majority of that. It's a nice canvas, no problem. The drills are fine, they're all clean. I don't see any rubbish. That's not rubbish on the side, that's just odd drills that fell out, me and dumping stuff. It's not a black. I told you it looked blue. It does actually, doesn't it? I thought it was black, but no. Okay, this symbol N was brown. the background. Yeah, the background and some of the coffee, but the coffee has milk in it. I put one brown away and then I have one left over here that sort of, see what I mean? This sort of came out of the jar. I mean, seriously, folks. Okay, let's go with the next, it looks like an S. I think it is an S. It's a 951. Let's find 951 is right here, sort of a cream color. This must be the foam on top of the coffee. I think so. And then we have some white over there. No, the white would be the foam. So I guess this would be the coffee with cream would be this color, wouldn't it? I don't know. Anyway, that's what they told us to put there, so we put it there. Right there. This is in a coffee cup. And yeah, I think it's the milk. You know, foam. I don't know how do you say it. On top of the espresso. Not cafe au lait, but you know, when you foam up, you heat the milk and you foam it. I'm sure there's another way of saying it, but I can't think of it at the moment. Yes, folks, sometimes my mind goes on vacation. And then I don't know English and I don't know Hungarian. I don't know anything. I know nothing. Yeah. I am glad that I ordered a second in a size, not the smallest one, but the next size. This is a 35 by 45. I think more than likely it's a 30 by 40. But I didn't measure it. I only measure it when I needed to measure for the frame. Otherwise, I'm not worried about, you know, a few centimeters here and there. Really doesn't make any difference. But like I told you with the last one, although it did turn out very pretty, I definitely would order a bigger size because I did not see the details of the butterfly and I did not see the details of the flowers. So there was just too much detail for such a small canvas. So this is what I meant. If you can afford it, order the largest size you are able to if you want to bring out the detail. That has been my experience. Now the next one, the winter one we're going to do is a big one. I think it was 80 by 70 or something like that. You remember? We kitted up together. We opened it together. I don't think we have it kit up yet. Uh-oh, we're behind. So I think the next thing we do, if we have one of these storage things, I will have to see if I have one set free because I need the bigger storage bins that has a lot of colors and it's a very big canvas. So that will be a whole month's project, more than likely, because it is square diamonds. I think most of them that I really can't recall. I think they're all square diamonds. Yeah. Okay, this is an S and I need a 4. I can't find it. Oh yeah, there's right here. That's a 3, so let's go this way. Right there, that's another cup of coffee over there. There we go. And we have a threesome over there. Yes. Okay, and we have some over there to fill in. I think we got, I only see one, that's a 7 over there. I think the rest we got filled in when we were going all over the place. So this was a November project, and I think it's coming along considering the fact that we are doing 3 projects at the same time. And I will have another one coming for review. As a matter of fact, I think it is a Christmas one that's coming for review. It's a new company. I will let you know when it gets here, because at the moment I have no idea where it's coming from. You know, they're surprise packages. It's like, well, I'm glad you're here, but I don't know where you came from. Yes, it happens. Now, what is that symbol? I have no idea. I think it's an 8 up there. That's not an S, because the S is this cream color. Actually, sometimes when I think, oh, that's a weird color to put there, then I step back and look at the whole, you know, the way it blends into, yeah, that looks good. Okay. That was the symbol S. And then we have some white. We already did one of that, so I don't know why I put this in this one. Okay. So then we're going to need a little bit of white. That's the milk over here in this coffee. Very sparkly drills. Like I said, the quality, I have no complaints. Really did a good job, unless I got a bad canvas the last time, but did a very good job of improving. This is Victoria's Moon. No complaints whatsoever. You know, we had problem with the drill field. We had problem with the inventory sheet being blurry. Everything is just fine this time. I used the stickers that they provided from the inventory sheet. You know, we made stickers and perfectly able to make out all the symbols. So really cannot complain about it this time. This is what I told you, I will not make up my mind on just one single canvas. So definitely give them more chance. I did write back constructive criticism in a polite manner. It's important. They are human beings also, working human beings. So don't start screaming, yelling, and swearing at them. If you can, make a video or take picture of the problem, because sometimes there is a problem with the language. You know, like I don't speak Chinese and I don't speak whatever, you know, language some other companies are in. Sure, there are translators, but you know how funny that can get. So the best thing to do is to make a video or take pictures of the problem you are having. And if you can, on a box, on video, so you have proof that when you opened the box, the problem was there. You know, something was missing or something not the way that you expected it. You can show them and 100% they will correct the problem. I have never had such a thing that, you know, if they can now, sometimes they have to wait also. If you are having drills missing, sometimes they are not getting delivery either. So you just have to be patient and the problem will be taken care of. This is why it's good to save your leftovers. So in case you have to wait a couple of weeks to have the missing drills, you have some in the leftovers, and in the meantime you can continue your work. Or have some little snack size diamond paintings, in the bag, so you don't get withdrawal symptoms from diamond painting, which is possible. We do get addicted to diamond painting. I think it's a good idea to have different crafts going so you don't get this burnout from doing the same thing over and over again. Well, those of us that are diamond painting, this is habit forming. No two ways about it. I give a warning. Diamond painting is habit forming. Especially, now we're getting these long, cold days and long, dark nights, the winter time. It's good to have a nice, colorful hobby to really perk up your mood. From what I have seen, there has been some psychological studies that color therapy does work. I didn't know that. The things you learn on YouTube, you'd be surprised. Anything you're looking for, it's there on YouTube. I would strongly suggest that, you look at 2, 3, or 4 different videos because, not everyone is a professional that gives advice on YouTube. So definitely, if you need professional advice, definitely speak to your own doctor, speak to your own lawyer. So YouTube is not the holy scripture. It's extremely helpful in my opinion. I did learn a lot on YouTube. So I am not complaining about that. There. So we got some coffee going here. So thank you very much for spending time with me this Sunday afternoon. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
Take care of her husband.